You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming podcast, Starfall, run by one of our GMs, Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. That's right, you've tuned in yet again because you love Heavenscape so much to hear from Starfall, Season 2, Nimoria. I am your host and your GM, Tony Stevens. I will let you hear from my cast and crew in just a second, but first I'm going to ask you, I'm going to remind you of your calling. The calling to click like, share, and subscribe. Your grandmother demands it. Now, let's go ahead and start from my left with one of the most enthralling characters I have ever heard from. Go ahead and introduce yourself, your character, and let us know a little bit about what's been going on with you.
Hey everybody, hello friends. My name is Noel Jostein, being played again by Ryan Ladner, the devilishly handsome, tall, strapping young man.
Can confirm.
Currently, I'm watching my good friend Rogoth fall to a watery grave at the bottom of a cliff.
This sounds like a good time for a sermon.
But I trust in Aiden to reach out with his mighty hand and catch Rogoth before he splashes into that cold, cold water.
We'll see how that works.
I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Rogoth, and I'm currently going towards a watery grave.
As you heard.
I'm Brady. I'm playing Yip Yap, and I'm gonna kill this fish.
I thought we
Just
weren't going to
'cause.
kill the
Just
fish.
because. Yeah, well, I guess he
just
wants to kill the
decided he
fish.
was doing it. I'm Jessica. I'm playing Amara, and I am trying to figure out how I can help him here. I don't think I can.
That's depressing. Okay. And you, sir, with the large beard.
My name is John, and my character's name is Jen.
The computer just told me he's going to sleep. You're lullabying it to sleep.
You just increase the knob of gain.
You want me to touch the knob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
People like to be spoken to softly.
It's like ASMR,
Yes.
brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming.
Oh, I can speak like this!
There he is.
Hey, sorry to all of you who just turned up the volume.
Hey, what's going on here? I can barely hear. All right.
This is
Sorry.
much
So there you
better.
are on a cliffside, coming down from the cliffs of Wosha. Again, some of the terrain is quite treacherous. It is coated in salt water from the sea. It's slippery, and obviously there are some creatures that do in fact live in the sea, like the flying fish the size of a shark that attacked Rogoth. Rogoth was able to free himself from this fish due to the assistance of Amara Windwalker. However, he was not able to grab hold of anything that he could use his amazing climbing capabilities with. And he is currently falling towards, I don't know if you've known this or not, but a watery grave. Or just water. I don't know. He might be able to swim. I don't know if that's a part of his character flaws, not being able to swim. But maybe it is.
He is quite adept at swimming, I believe.
He's
mean, there's
actually
like some-
trained in swimming.
There's like some sand, some sand,
It's just cold.
sandy beach down there.
You could be falling
It's just
to
like
a
a
sandy grave.
narrow sandy beach. Anybody have any rope? I don't have any ropes.
I was just gonna say I could.
Wait, do I have rope?
I have provisions, bedroll, and booze.
I could roll
Well,
perception to see if there's any vines or anything.
Any other vines?
Hanging off of this cliff.
See, now is when I need to try for Entangling Force again, but I don't know if I can cast it if I already have another Entangling Force.
can you only use it once per?
I don't know. You
In
have a book.
in one of the early sessions, we met a water person.
There was a water elemental that you met.
Yeah. I wonder if there's some way
You're calling a favor.
we could. Yeah.
Well, Merodros
Since they're
is
friends.
the
We're
god
their
of the
friends
temple that you burned down, and he is the god of the sea. So
Oh, yikes.
he might
Shrug.
answer you. It's worth a shot.
Well, I mean, if that's your god.
I don't remember this water person, so.
It was part of a peculiar package that was delivered to Adruva.
Oh right, the water person.
Wait, is he in with the what are those sea creatures called?
The Managua.
The Managwas. Yeah, I don't speak Managua.
Yeah, you invented it.
You literally invented Managua.
Well, I mean, but I didn't.
That was,
They were just water
That was right
creatures.
before you peed on us in a
That was during the pee.
It was around those events.
It's midstream.
All right. So, Rugoth here is falling into the water.
Is this
Whatever
God talking?
happens needs to be pretty immediate, or he's going to splash into the water.
Can I try the Entangling Force again? I mean, did we look it up to see if I can only use it once?
I was looking it up right now, yeah.
And then an old man started talking about Rogoth.
Yeah, you know,
He's watching. He's an instigator.
I wanted people to remember that he existed.
Who is this old man?
He's the narrator of this here fine story. It's actually already happened, all the events that you're playing out right
It's on page
now. This
130.
old man
136.
is a librarian. He has
Is
read,
this canon?
yes, he's read about these events as they long passed.
So we're famous.
136.
Well, yes, it says that there was the Knowles, Jostein, Rogoth, Jin,
Entangling
and
Force.
Amara, and something about a small deformed dog.
Okay, I see what it is.
He's reading
just an
about it
action
from one
to
of my
initiate.
books.
Okay, what's my
What?
difficulty?
You offended me like that.
I forget what was before, 12?
It was a 12, so let's just keep it at, well, it was 12 to be against the fish. I don't think Rogoth is really going to, like, necessarily stop you,
So,
but
I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey, Rogoth!
We'll just keep it at
clench
12.
your cheeks. It'll be all right."
9.
10.
Good thing you spent that money.
Yep.
Rogoth, as you are falling, these vines reach out from the cliffside. You see, like, parts of the rock and granite burst forth as these oaken vines reach out and grab hold of you. And like a mother nestling her child against her bosom, it pulls you close to the cliffside,
So
nurturing you
He's
safely.
probably pretty close to the sand now, but I just kind of wanted to slow his fall so he wasn't going to die when he hit it.
Okay, drop him.
Yes. You were
what-
very close, and it could have just wrapped around your mid-torso and caught you, but it didn't. It wrapped you from head to toe. And made
Supporting your
sure,
neck.
yes, supporting your neck and your lower lumbar.
How does he get out of it? I can't remember how it ends. What does it say about when it ends? Like, how long do these spines last? I don't want him to be stuck here for like 10 rounds. Probably should have looked at that before I rolled it.
Skill issue.
1 minute.
Okay, count
So,
60 seconds.
How many rounds is
That's
that?
10.
10 rounds?
Each round is 6
How,
seconds.
can we get him out sooner than
He
that?
can attempt to break free.
Okay, attempt to break free, and the sand is right below you, I think.
And you can just leave it at its level. It is a level.
I think he's rolling against me, maybe? What is the level of it? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think at that point it would just be rolled against you.
Okay.
So
I'll use my low dice. Where's my low dice? Get out of jail.
get it out of jail. Watch it perform.
It's like
You kept me
Suicide
in
Squad.
jail. I'll show you.
It's like Suicide Squad.
All right. So yeah, just roll against each other.
1.
One.
I think you can beat it.
One.
Tonight.
What?
gotta roll
Yo!
again.
Ain't no way.
All right.
Hey, guys.
So before y'all continue to go, we've got Yip Yap,
Yippity.
Jen, and the preacher.
And we're still walking down this narrow path all this is
You are.
happening, right?
Yes.
Just
What were you
shimmy
planning
in.
on
I'm gonna stab that fish.
How are you gonna do that? It's way down there.
I'm gonna jump on it, which I am trained in.
I'm not gonna save you if you fall.
Okay.
All right. So this is the
I can
fish.
swim.
Do I need a countdown die for that first
There's a
entangling
fish.
dice? I mean entangling thing. What's a D10 look like?
D10.
It looks like the one that looks like a spaceship.
So we've had how many rounds since I entangled the shark?
That is not a D10.
He gave it to me.
Are you sure?
We've had how many rounds
That looks like a 10.
since I entangled the shark?
Oh, that's a 12.
10. 1 minute is 10.
But we've had like 2 since then.
1. You've literally only rolled against each other since you entangled him.
No, the shark.
Oh, the shark? Like 2.
So we would be at 8.
Yeah. All right, so here comes Yip Yap with his spear.
Mm-hmm.
There's the shark.
I'm gonna jump on it clothesline style. With
Why
my
is it-
stick
Miss
pointing
Weasley?
down at it.
Why is it Miss Weasley?
No, that's a
'cause
fish.
It's a fish.
You gotta believe.
Just believe in the imagination of here. All right, so you're coming. You want to jump down from here, and you want to jump onto the shark and stab it.
Mm-hmm. WWE style.
All right. It is there, but if you're getting close to it, it can attack and move as normal. So,
What? I'm jumping on it though.
right, I got you. So
Okay.
12. It's benchmark.
Would this be a speed or a might roll?
Because you attacking?
I think to get there is usually a speed roll, and then once he gets there, if he
Well,
succeeds,
this-
then he can.
Well,
attack.
I'm straight up just jump. It's all in one motion.
I don't feel like this is that long of a distance. This is like nearby
Okay.
distance.
Here you go.
Oh, so it's like close range.
So he's just making an attack.
Yeah, just jump down there. The jump is for flare
So it's a 9. Isn't it?
to attack him.
What is this? And then,
Wait, you give me speed.
oh my gosh.
It's an attack though.
Green,
you're right.
green is the Hulk, red
you
is the
super
Flash.
I
stabby kicking
forget.
Are you what's flambe? No, kebabbing him.
I don't know. I'm just stabbing him. Okay. And then I'm also.
You've already fed up a gremlin leg.
Yes.
Gave him a taste for decomposing gremlin.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I'm not decomposing. That's important.
That is
Okay.
something
and I'm
good to remember.
also specialized in melee. So that's a 3. Yeah? Because that brings it down to a 9. As well as a 3. Ooh, I'm going to stab him.
You are going to.
20. Go!
Wow.
I'm going to stab him.
So what's he get for rolling a 20? It's extra thingies, right?
Oh, this thing's dead.
Yeah.
He has just completely pierced it straight through its head.
And can I pick him up and then throw him back in the water?
You're on a cliff.
You are
face.
a tiny.
Oh, that's a 20, isn't it? That's a 20.
It is, and it's successfully a dead creature. It had no chance to do anything
But that's
to
an
you.
extra effect. That's my extra effect.
I think
I'm
your
just
extra
thinking-
effect killed it.
Do you
Could his
see how strong
extra
I am?
effect be he jumps back up here off
Do
the
you
thing
see-
before it falls?
Yeah, the extra effect could be that you successfully navigate back to the
But I'm trained in climbing.
But
dog.
okay,
Do you
maybe
want- do you
the
want to
extra
kill this
effect
thing?
could be that he just holds on to the wall.
Okay. Okay. I
He doesn't
will.
want to jump back up.
I'm
I
offering
will.
it.
I will jump back up. Cause since the people love me so much, they want me back. That's not what.
No, it's just because you rolled a 20.
I was
That's fine.
told.
All right, so there
I
you
was
are.
told.
All right, so you just like yip yap, killed you, and then you jump back up.
Like as it's falling, he's
Uh-huh.
like making this awesome jump.
Oh, it's still entangled against the wall.
Well, I think once it dies, the stuff disappears.
No, these roots just grew out for a minute, so they'll be there holding this dead shark.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything cool on them, or is it just a
Manta wings.
Let me take it.
They're attached to him.
Let me cut them off with my
Why
teeth.
don't you just take one of his teeth and then?
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
get him one with teeth.
All right, you pull out a tooth and you put it in your pocket.
Okay, cool. I'm happy.
All right. I wish you much happiness
I'm happy.
in your life.
When we get down from this
Happiness.
cliff, put
Happiness.
the sharp
It's the
tooth
secret
on
to
the other end of the
happiness.
stick
Yes.
so that both ends of the stick have something to stab with.
Well, it's going to be the walking area.
You use it to walk.
What was it?
What if I want to poke someone? I don't want to put some dirty teeth on them.
All right, look. The mystery gang continues to walk down the cliff face as Rogoth is just kind of like hanging 10 against the wall, kind of like in this natural rooted hammock.
It's kind of nice.
As you get to the bottom, to the beach side, you notice that the black sands of the sea cavern, take that back, are sifting away through the heavy waves. So basically, as each wave crashes down, you see the black sands kind of push in and then kind of slip back a little bit. But you notice that it goes towards an opening of a small cave within the cliff face. So you would see like 2 large walls on either side of the cliff sides leading into this smaller opening in the cliff.
Okay,
Hey,
picture.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay,
Hey, do y'all think those are the boom shakalaka caves of the juggalos? I don't remember.
Juggalo boom chakalaka.
I think this is the caves, yes.
Speaking of which, go ahead and give me an int roll. You're going to go so at a disadvantage on normal because you failed the last one.
It's getting harder to think, man.
my bad.
And you hear the call of the shadows to continue to come into the caves.
I'm coming.
Bring your friends with you.
I think they're on board.
Good. Send the short, stupid one first.
Well, he does have initiative.
He does. Good. I like him.
But we gotta wait for this guy. He's kind of stuck. He's rather entangled at the moment.
The vines drop. Oh, thanks. There you go. Everybody's on the beach.
We all fell.
We are not waiting for vines to dissipate.
I thought we were gonna roll again. I thought we were gonna roll
Yes,
again.
initiative is fine. Yip Yap gets advantage on initiative.
Meaning what? A plus
We
3?
I think we still have to roll though.
Okay.
Yes, everybody roll.
What? I was a line leader though.
I got a 5.
A hawk.
18.
He's still the
5.
line leader.
18. Plus 3, that's 21.
Yeah, he
You wanna
just rolled a
roll one of
21.
these
What did you
so
get?
don't have to
13.
close that.
13,
That's a nat
5,
21.
5,
14.
14. So it would be Yip Yap.
Mm-hmm.
You said 13? 14. So it would be Yip Yap, Callus, then the preacher, and then taking up the rear would be Rogoth, and quickly followed by a mumbling to herself Amara.
And then you said Rogoth and then the preacher?
Yip Yip in the lead. Jin right behind. Oh man, he kicked you with his bike.
What?
Then the preacher, then Rogoth, and then Mumbles.
I'm like dragging my feet because it feels heavy.
You can actually see it in the black sands. She's dragging her feet along. All right. So, Yip Yap.
Mm-hmm.
You enter the shadows
Mm-hmm.
of the cave.
Okay.
As you do so, you notice that the outside is deafening almost. The sound of the waves crashing, the sound of the wind constantly crashing against the cliffside. So it's just like a locomotive, if you can imagine that, for like going on. It's just like an echo of loud noises, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Just
What?
absolute deafening silence as you walk into the caves.
Okay.
Well, that's unsettling.
Isn't it?
Not for me. I'm brave.
And you're right behind him, Jin, Callus.
Mm-hmm.
It is dark. Black. Like true black.
Oh,
Like black hole black.
I like it.
You cannot see. Would you like to remain that way?
Yeah.
Can you light a flame for us so we can see? I think if you light his shroud armor, right? That works. That's what we did last time. You need it.
That's my sound I make when I.
Let's say you take the action just to initiate.
Can we hear each other talking in this
I
silence?
take the action.
Or is it just muffled kind of?
Well, he would be the first to know that it's completely silent if he wants to try and talk to y'all or something.
Wait, I thought we were all in there now. Sorry.
Well, he's leading.
Yeah, I'll stick my head out. I'll say, it's quiet in here. There's no noise.
All right, so you being right behind him, you notice that Yip Yap's turned around and he's
yapping
moving
about
his
something.
head towards you, but
Yeah.
you notice that his mouth has sealed almost completely shut.
Weird.
Like flesh grown over his
That's
lips.
cool. How can he talk to me though?
That's not right.
Oh.
It's a blessing.
Wait,
He's
I don't
trying to
have.
yip yap at you.
I don't have flesh. Am I the only one that can talk?
All you know is that Yip Yap has this like flesh and overgrowth.
Go tell him. I mean,
He's just like waving
Yip
his
Yap's
hands
being
around.
weird, everybody.
Well, what else is new? Okay, so we're still walking into this cave, right? Are we all in there now?
Should I cut his mouth open?
No. What? No.
I can't give consent. That's a no.
Well, you can shake your head yes or no.
No.
I like open up my bone spurs. Pshing. They're really sharp sounding when I do that.
They make a metallic.
Yeah.
When they come out.
Yeah.
So as you go to move, you want to try and like cut his mouth open.
No.
I have
No.
to. Let me.
I don't allow it.
He
You
says
try
no.
to use your bone spur, but
Well, if he says no, then
increased arthritic pain hits you,
what?
and your
Arthritic?
spur doesn't even seem to grow out from your bones.
What was that sound?
Huh?
It was all in your
mouth.
It was just you going, shing.
But nothing happened. You're having
But nothing
performance.
haze.
Yeah, it's like lightsabers. You make the sound.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But like the spur starts to try and grow out, and then it kind of goes like, and
Oh,
like,
my bone spurs. I'll just have to rip it open.
So, but you did light your shroud thing, right? So we could see.
Yeah. Oh, I can burn it off. Come here. Burn it open. Burn a hole.
right behind him would be you, sir. You notice that Jin seems to be like freaking out, holding his hands up, and Yip Yap is like sitting there waving his arms around, but you can't hear anything out of him.
I'll light up a flame too. Just a little. That thing.
Yeah, so it's easy enough to see that you can see that Yip Yap's mouth seems to be sealed shut with flesh overgrowth, and you see that he's trying to make his bone spikes, his bone spurs grow, but they are not moving from his arms. And there's an encroaching darkness.
Hey, just nod your head yes or no. Can you breathe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, hey, I like him better this way. I say we just leave it alone.
This strange man who you feel like you've never seen before is talking to you, and he's cool with you being deaf or mute, really.
I don't like this strange man. I want to give him a nod of disapproval.
I'm gonna frown in his direction.
Hey, he nodded. I think he's cool with it.
Rogoth, as you enter the cave, you feel an increased sense that you have no purpose. That you have no leading force, no guiding light, no purpose,
depressing.
just darkness.
This cave sucks. I'm not even in there yet.
I feel like a TikTok kid.
What does that even mean?
I don't know what that means. Is it the most depressing world ever? TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok kid.
Well,
TikTok kid.
he just looks around, just says, everything sucks.
This all sucks. I hate it all.
Fell off a cliff.
So
Fell off a bridge.
I thought I knew how to climb.
Hey, you got to the bottom before any of us.
I missed the orgy. I mean, the party.
Oh, is that how you pronounce that? That was Orgai. I thought we were just going to build some origami.
It's an origami party.
Hey, some of us did.
Some of us did.
All right, so
Origami herbs.
you enter the cave.
Is it like a narrow passageway or a wide cave?
It's as you first
Or
enter.
it's still in this.
It's a pretty tight passageway as you first enter. Kind of close walls, maybe 4 or 5 feet apart. But it has not opened up yet.
Okay.
And all you know is that you continue to feel feelings of hostility and annoyance and frustration, culminating into a sense of rage.
I am raged. I am raged.
Like,
Can it be madness instead? I just really don't do well with rage. I feel no rage right now as a person.
you feel
Madness is okay though, right? Like I'm going crazy. I can do that.
that's believable.
Do you believe
Right?
in madness?
I
Young
am
girls are.
freaking out. So she's usually like walking around like this, but now she's walking around like this, like, oh my god, what's going on?
It's Christmas.
Everything is freaking me out. I'm having anxiety.
She's
attacks.
not doing telepathic hands, she's doing migraine hands.
Like anxiety, freaking out.
If you
Angry
believed
about
in madness.
All right. So
I knew you were gonna go to rage because that's like your favorite thing to do.
what would be the opposite of what you're trying to be with her?
I know.
Yeah.
I just
That makes more
can't
sense.
do rage. I'm not.
Well,
rageful.
madness is fine. Maddening rage happens. So
I can do crazy.
lashing out crazy. There you go. Yip Yap, you are in the front. Do you want to try and do you have any kind of like investigation or perception? Do you want to try and figure out what's going on around here? Look for
It has nothing
anything?
like
I just want to go forward. Onwards.
So you're just going to keep running forward?
Mm-hmm. Can't see nothing. Let's see how this goes.
All right.
You have. What does Stalker and Tracker do? Does that?
Tracker, I can track things.
If he knows,
But it doesn't help you like
if he's seen it before.
Stalker
with any kind of environmental
Just
checks or anything.
is an enabler that allows me to
Watch you.
get
in the
bonuses
night.
to run, climb, jump, swim.
I'll be watching
Okay. All right. Well, it's still too narrow for us to really do anything else.
Onwards.
you. All right. So
Hey,
I
everybody
want
step
you-
aside. I believe I can get this thing to open up, and it won't take long at all.
We have room to move aside. I think if you said it's 5 feet wide,
it's about 5 feet wide.
but
Wait, what is it?
You're just in a narrow caveway. That's all.
Okay.
so why doesn't he recognize him?
He doesn't recognize his face at all.
He doesn't
Do we?
recognize me.
Yeah.
Do we recognize him? Do I need to roll perception for this?
You just
Do I know
hear
who he is?
voices. I don't think you're looking at anybody. You're thinking about yourself.
I'm just like cracked out looking.
This is crazy.
Extreme anxiety.
Okay, can I go onwards now?
I'm like hyperventilating in the back. So the stranger just said to step aside and he'll handle it.
Shoot. I don't know this man. Stranger danger. And I run away
Wait,
forward.
neither one of you guys recognize him?
I don't know. I'm too busy freaking out and having anxiety attack. He doesn't recognize him. He just asked us to move out of the way. You're in front. I don't know. Do you recognize him?
Look at
Yeah,
him.
it's Noel Joelstein.
Nope.
Oh,
You
I,
don't know
I
him?
don't. I got perception.
But he's idolized by millions.
On a normal basis, he is.
no one.
He
no
does
one
have
recognizes-
perception, though. Can he roll to see if he knows who he is? Or
He can roll intellect and see if he can overcome the
Okay.
dampening effects of the shadows.
The shadows.
The shadow.
Oh, it's a smart person thing? Oh.
The
What happened to
only
that
one who
purple
knows
dice
is
that
the
you-
shadow. The
There's a
shadow
roll.
knows.
This is what I roll right here.
where's the purple?
I never rolled
Okay.
purple.
Would his
I call
know-
that.
loyalty to Aiden,
Can I use a bunch of this green stuff?
Aid him. Yeah.
since we were told, that's what we were told, right?
Strength. This is.
I'm gonna use the. I'm
It's
gonna use
blue
the
for
blue.
Dr. Manhattan.
How many blues?
There we
do I
go.
need?
Are you just trying to use your perception to lower the difficulty?
I want to lower it in all the ways.
He's got 2 edge in intellect, and he's
That's-
got 2 effort. And he's trained in perception.
And I'm trained in perception.
He
By
wants
the
to
best
try to see
perceivers.
see if he can tell who this man is.
Who is that?
Okay.
I'm squinting.
So we'll,
I need my glasses.
on this first area, we'll set the difficulty at a level 5.
Right.
So that's a 15.
Okay.
If you're trying to pay me money or pay me points to lower that down, I'll let you.
I
He
will
also
lower.
has mental defense. I don't know if that would make a difference.
I don't.
Is
Does
it trained or?
It's trained intellect defense.
Okay, so that would give him from 15 to 12.
And then.
Without paying him anything, right?
Right.
And
Starting
then
out.
wanna
If he's
pay him,
using it, yeah.
And then
If
we
he's
got
using his mental
perception.
defense.
Does perception help? Or is that included? In
That's
So
not
you could
stacking. You're
pay
using
him
your
now.
mental defense to try and protect you from whatever's
He
going
wants to
on
bring
here.
it down 1.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
pay you 1.
If he wants, well, how many edge does he have? Then yes, give me 1 intellect point.
That brings it down to 9.
That brings it down to 9.
Watch me roll an 8. 8, Dan.
9.
9.
You hug him. No.
And I start burning him.
Yeah, don't burn him.
You
though.
don't burn. You air hug around
Right.
him. Yes, because
I've
you
got
are on
fire,
fire.
too.
I still wouldn't.
If I invoke his name, does the name do they recognize the name? Since it's the face specifically, they don't recognize.
You know him.
I think I forgot to tell everybody out of character.
What?
You can't tell us.
They would know about this location.
Who?
About Drulakar?
Because Wosha Archer would have told them.
Yeah, there was a long conversation
I know.
before y'all ever
This
came down here.
cave is the dwelling place of Aiden's evil wife.
Aiden.
She's the destructive version of
The
her.
destructive fire. The fire that burns down temples
It's
and
too melty for me to eat.
I'll give you some.
It's too melty.
wars with others. Yes. Athna.
Yeah, so,
You can say her name. She's not an unspoken name.
yeah. she's
Apparently.
just-
Oh, wait, I can't even make fun of her. My mouth.
What do you mean it's too much? Put it in your mouth.
This is.
All right, so you successfully rolled to remove the camouflage of him, his persona. You do know that he is adored by millions. You're one of those millions. You adore him. You see his adoring gaze. It makes you feel better. It almost felt like you were forgotten for a second.
The fire in my heart and my eyes burns for you. And Aiden.
Hey, Dan.
I'm just hyperventilating in the back of the line.
Yes. So,
Oh, so do you move aside and let him get in front of you, since you know who he is?
Does he need to? Yeah.
He asked to be closer.
Yeah, come on. You can't look at
all
that
right,
yet.
so you're trying to move to the front. Are you also trying to remove some of the illusion cast by this place? All right, so the difficulty's at 15. It's an intellect task.
Can I help him?
I might not need it.
Oh.
I've got
Well,
3
okay.
edge and intellect.
Okay, so that would give you an automatic down. So for taking it from 15 to 12.
I'm also skilled in intellect defense.
So you're more than trained. You're skilled in it.
Yeah.
So that would
I
take it
just got
down
that
from
with my
12
skill
to
with
6.
defense.
6 is your difficulty.
I have 2 effort, but
You can use them if you want, but
I'm just gonna roll for it. 6. 19.
Nice.
Dang.
so with a 19 you can get a minor effect as well. So not only removing the illusion of this place for yourself, but one other that you choose.
Rogoth.
So you lay hands on Rogoth, and immediately he recognizes you. He remembers his calling to Aiden. He remembers his path, his mission in life. Of course, you see behind him is a crazy lady just going like, "What? Who's there? What?"
I'm not quite foaming at the mouth yet.
Not foaming at the mouth.
But almost.
Somebody should clean this place.
What?
What?
Because our house is.
Where did I leave that thing? All right. Yes, Rogoth, you're back.
This place still sucks, though.
This totally sucks balls. I don't like it.
Hey, it's not my favorite place to be, but it's where we gotta go. We gotta go where Aiden leads us to.
All right.
That's
so
true.
the three of you, the followers of Aiden, are actually clear now. Clear-headed. You've purified him. He's clear. So the three of you would want to be moving forward. Now, the
What's
mouthless
wrong with the
one,
little one?
I don't believe anything's wrong with it.
he keeps beating himself in the head. He's like,
This all seems pretty normal to me, based on what I have gotten to know about him over the course of our journey.
But he's quiet. He's never quiet. It's
don't-
nice.
I'm afraid I don't see the problem.
all right, so you keep saying that you want to move forward. If you want to,
Yes.
no, that's correct. Then you need to roll an intellect test. This is a
Intellect?
5, so 15.
How smart do I need to be to put my foot forward? I
If
must
you
be
wanna-
so smart.
If you want to cleanse your mind of the shadows bogging you down here, because you're freaking
So he
out,
has
you've never
a-
not been able to talk.
He has a willpower eye, but I don't know that matters.
No, it does. It most definitely
But I don't
does.
know if it matters for defense. I think it matters for like over.
This isn't
Does it?
defense.
He has a
Willpower.
What does the
and
eye
discipline.
mean?
he has a willpower like insufficiency. He's like,
Right. It's a
Take
plus
off
3. That means
willpower
it's
and
18.
discipline.
Is it 18?
yeah.
Lower it. Look at all these blues.
You start out with 18, basically, is where we're at.
Oh my.
Do you have any edge in intellect?
Nope.
So you're
But
going
he
to pay
has
full
one
price.
Can I
you
just
have
give you
one
this
effort.
whole stack and we call it a day?
You can give me 3 and I can lower it down to a 15.
Take it. Oh my.
Oh man, we know, man.
So close.
No.
Yeah, you just
I'm
try.
about to tear
Just
up.
try
I'm
again
gonna
next
tear up soon.
You look in front of you and you see Yip Yap's just like continuing to try and like claw at his mouth and falls to his knees, just like he would scream in maddening rage if he could, but he can't. He's kind of like rolling around, just
I would never.
rolling around, hitting against each wall.
I'm curled up in the corner at this point.
Yeah, the two of the, I mean, there's not really anything. The three of you,
Can I roll to get out of it? I mean, am I conscious enough to do that? I know I'd have a
you can
disadvantage because I have.
you
the
can
ore.
roll with disadvantage, so I'm going to set it at 18 for you.
Or use this one. That was a death stare. She threatened me with her eyes.
She does that, yeah. That's fine.
That was an attack.
It's normal.
Oh my goodness.
What is focus concentration?
Don't you have mental defense?
Like you do it for meditation. You built it in.
I just don't know what
You
to
have
do.
mental defense.
Oh no.
What?
Alright. Nothing. So.
No, well, let's go over that. What did you say oh no for?
I was thinking about something unrelated. So I'm specialized in mental defense. So actually, when I was rolling against the ore, I probably should have added those.
Well,
should've,
you
yes.
roll a 7, you wouldn't have gotten anything. Well, that's a plus 6. It's 13. That's still not enough.
What's the ore? Plus, I had a disadvantage.
Well, it's a 12, and then you have more as well. So it'd be like 15.
She's got all 4 pieces now.
Okay, so my difficulty before my thing was 18.
Yeah.
And that's with the disadvantage.
Right.
So this would take it down to a 12. And then these 3, 2? Would bring it down to a
9. We'll see.
18.
All right. No extra thing, but you are free.
But I still have the disadvantage against the ore, right?
You still have a disadvantage against the ore. It's still speaking into you, but for right now, you're not overwhelmed with anxiety-driven madness.
Okay. Do I recognize him?
Yes.
Okay.
He is recognizable now.
Okay. Can I guess that was my action. I want to try to help. Yep.
We'll see if you can next time. All right. So, in the front was Noel Jostein leading the charge. So, you're moving through the darkness into the next cavern. So, like, the next section of the cavern opens up larger.
Coming with us?
Who?
Yep.
You said who?
Well, he's walking into the next cavern because he's first. You want to help Yip Yap? You can wait to help Yip Yap. I'm sure he's still there. He just can't open his mouth.
Followers of Aiden, let's penetrate deeper into this cave.
All right. So you move forward into the cave, into the next cavern. Now, in this next cavern, you would notice that there is a large granite statue. It looks like a woman. It's very intimidating. She seems to be standing with, in one hand, looks like the carving of fire. Like you can notice that it's a flame, and inside of it looks like a skull. And then the other hand is a large bladed weapon, like a large sword of some kind. Her appearance seems to be that of a war god, almost, or a death goddess. That's the statue you see.
We would recognize.
From here tell of your research, this is Athna. It looks like a statue to Athna. She loves flaming skulls. Flaming skeletons are like her favorite thing.
Really?
Well, guys, do y'all know where we are? Y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, everybody sees. I mean, like at this point, everybody would see it. Yip Yap would say something about it if he could.
Yep.
He's just being walked along by Amara by the hand. She's dragging him in here. Come on, Yip Yap. Man up. He's having a hard time breathing right now, almost like
stage 4 asthma.
like stage 4 asthma.
I am just going to roll perception to see if I
Do you have any kind of
see
like?
what we need to do next.
Do you have any kind of like
do it.
sense magic or investigation or anything like that?
Nope.
All right. You can roll intellect against the room itself. Still continuing to keep this at a level 5.
So
15 would be the total.
15.
Yeah.
I can take my edge of 3 off, so 12.
It's a good thing you said that.
It is a good thing I said.
You definitely notice that as the centerpiece of this room, this statue seems to be very powerful, intimidating, and almost emitting a pulsing energy of its own. Something about it. And you can't quite see anything else except for like the illumination that even he provides and whatever fire you can illuminate the room with. It seems like a huge circular cavern that you've led into with just this statue that you can see for at the moment. So something about this statue seems to be very important. And the energy it's emitting is palpable.
Y'all, maybe we should go check out this statue.
Let's do it.
It's giving me the creeps, but
I mean, let's do it. Let's go.
You have perception.
I can perceive anything.
I love strong women.
Who doesn't?
I don't understand why you would say that, but okay.
It is a statue of a
It's
strong woman.
statue.
I rolled a
To perceive
17.
anything he can perceive.
I can
Didn't
perceive
even- yeah.
everyone's inner thoughts.
The
I am appalled.
Well, listen, Paul.
Hey, Paul, I'm Noel.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
The magic of the statue is very clearly to you flame elemental. It is older than you.
I like them old.
Yeah. Strong, and seriously aggressive.
Like, you know.
But it's from the statue itself. It is angry about whatever is going on. It is angry right there.
Hurt you?
Kinda, yeah.
Do I try and console the statue?
I don't know what you do. I just know that
By doing what?
you just have this
will.
intellect at this moment. You just have this knowledge that the statue is emanating power like yours, but much older and
I will
stronger.
place my hand upon the bosom, and I will hold it and comfort it
He still has his fire armor on too.
with my fire. Yes, I'm comforting with fire.
Rogoth?
I think you can grab the statue on your next turn.
I do not grope
No,
it.
he's hugging the statue.
Why would I do? Oh, you're talking to him. I was like, why would Rogoth do that? That's weird.
Yeah, you're not hugging the statue. He's hugging the statue with his fire
Perhaps we should
self.
pray to Aiden for guidance
That seems like a really bad
in
idea.
this moment.
I mean,
Praying to
At this
Aiden
moment-
is never a bad idea.
Basically, Noel is telling you something about that statue's kind of weird, my friend. Maybe we should pray to Aiden. Then you got Jen. He's over here hugging it and asking it what hurts, who hurt it. What would you want to do before I narrate what's going on?
oh, I don't get to go.
He looks at
You
the
can
statue.
Everybody can go.
So it just looks like a war goddess.
It looks like a war goddess. She's holding a flaming skull in one hand, a blade in the other. Psychotic grin, angry face. Your kind of girl.
I look at that and I'm like, well, I'm not going to smash it. That's for certain.
Do you want to hold your turn?
Yes.
I can put you at the top.
Yeah, I'll hold my turn.
I want to try to help him to roll better.
Do you want
Not
to?
sure how to do that.
You want to help Yip Yap roll better?
Yeah, like maybe with the trust rune or something. I don't know how to really help
That would
him.
just postpone him from moving, but you can give him
No,
assistance.
the trust rune wouldn't make him not move.
It would make him not attack for one turn. But you could give him just assistance teamwork. Basically, hold your roll. He gets to roll with you giving him an asset.
Okay.
You have mental capability, so it's logical that you would be able to do that.
Okay.
All right. She's giving up her turn
giving you
to
a pep
allow
talk.
you.
You got this.
She's giving
want
her
you to get
mental
your
energies
mouth
to
back.
you.
What does that mean?
You just roll
She's
with
giving
the
you an
thing, or
asset.
roll
Which
with
means I get
plus
plus 3?
Yeah.
You're at 12 right now.
Basically cancels this out.
Oh, yeah, you're at 15 right now. That's right.
Take this. Take it. I don't need it. I don't need my intelligence. I'm already too
I
smart.
need 3.
One more.
Oh my. Okay, maybe not that much.
Okay. I don't
So
know how
now it's
this.
at 12.
Now it's 12.
I
16!
got my mouth back. I'm gonna be
The
yapping
skin
all over.
rips back open and you go,
He could just
Where's that?
breathe through his
Oh,
nose.
wait. Did I break free in the magic?
You break
Yes.
free of the
Where's the
magic.
preacher man? I need to go talk to him about something important.
He's right there.
Okay.
He's talking to a statue.
Hi. What are we doing?
What are we
It's
doing?
like when Jackson's like, I need to ask you a question. Dinosaurs are cool. Like, that's not a question. Like,
No, this is important grown-up talk. What is the plan?
Hey, I don't think there is a plan right now.
Okay, cool.
We're just going
You see
where
the
Aiden
statue
leads
right
us.
here?
Uh-huh.
He's hugging it.
What?
It's a kind of evil statue.
For why?
He doesn't want to smash it.
What? Let's smash it. It's
No,
evil.
I don't think we should do
It's
that.
in the name. It's evil. And we're hugging it and loving on it.
All right. So he is freed from his tortured silence. That's so good for everyone. And
What? Nuh-uh.
now, Jin,
Jin.
Callus.
Kalas.
Callus. Is that right?
Yes, Kalas.
He just made it up.
We'll have that go. It's canon now. Here it is, the flame statue. And he's hugging it.
Can it not look like
I'm
this,
from the
please?
planet Krypton. I'm
She's
hungry.
evil.
Why can't it look like Phoenix? Where's Phoenix at?
There you go. Is that better for you?
Yes.
Who is this?
That's not.
Captain
That's
Marvel.
Captain Marvel. That's not Phoenix.
Yeah. Well,
I know,
I
we
don't
need
have Phoenix
Phoenix.
on
I
it.
don't like her mohawk.
Well, it's a mohawk. So you're there
This is
holding
pink.
her. And as you do, you notice that the stone itself seems to move, creaking to life as your fire seems to feed into it. Everyone else would see the cracks in the stone statue actually begin to ignite with a burning, hot, almost magma as it begins to maneuver and move away from its pedestal, its eyes now opening into a bright, burning hot.
And I look into it. And I try and commune.
Okay, now it's screaming now.
Oh, and who is it now? Who is it?
The lady symbiote.
Oh, she
I
was
thought that
mean.
was the dude from like Ben 10.
No, she's Shriek, I think is what her name is. Ronnie, what is it?
Is that mustard yellow?
Scream.
Scream, yeah. There you go. All right, so she is now alive with magmic energy and moving towards you. Everybody make an initiative roll to know where you lie in proportion to her attacks.
14.
Why is she attacking us?
An 8 plus 3, that's 11.
I held my action.
You did hold your action, so you can be at the top of the turn.
She shouldn't attack us.
Do I still need to roll initiative?
No, you're
Am I
well.
rolling speed?
You're fine. You held an action.
No
Okay.
initiative.
Oh, I was wrong. 13.
All right, and Jen.
I refuse to roll. No, I will. 14.
All right. So aside from Rogoth, everybody goes after the statue. So Rogoth, you are at the top of the initiative
I love the
as
statue.
you see her burning to life and maneuvering towards Jen, who is the closest one to her, with not the happiest of looks.
Why not? What's wrong?
Malevolence would be like a understatement.
She looks like this.
wrong?
Let me see that.
What do you
I'm
want?
kind of waiting to see what's going to happen.
So you want to wait still?
Yeah, I still want to wait. He's
Yeah, I think so.
he's not gonna. He's trying to be more like Noel and not attack first.
Okay.
So he's trying to better himself in that way, not to be as an angry person.
Well, she seems focused, so you can go ahead and roll a speed defense, Jen.
I'm just
Difficulty
upset
is
that she's. What's
Set
wrong?
at
What's-
15.
Roll speed defense. And you have trained in that, so your difficulty is 12. Roll this. It's been doing really well.
Okay.
Difficulty is 12.
12.
Awesome. So as she moves forward, she's actually moving with great speed for an old statue. But she moves forward, and the sword that she's holding actually emanates a great hot fire, and it smashes into the ground as you jump back, going, "Whoa!"
It's a fire sword that just tried to attack.
That's pretty cool.
All right, but everybody would clearly see that this thing just tried to attack him with this flaming sword. Ground in front of him explodes with fire, and he's jumping back out of the way. That was her
All right.
maneuver, so we would be at the top of the
I-
turn.
Can I don't know if this counts as my action or not. Can I cast my war blessing of the gods on him for 2 plus 2 damage?
Yes.
Is that a whole action, or is that? It's blessing of the gods war.
Yes, I mean, Blessing of the Gods is an action.
I don't think I go first, but
Rogoth would go first if he wanted to.
I rolled. You rolled 13, he rolled 14.
Well, it's a statue.
I rolled an 11.
It is
I'll
a
give you
statue.
plus 2.
I'm gonna try and smash it.
Wait,
So I'm
you have
talking about-
wreck or anything like that?
Wait, it is
Uh,
a statue? I thought it was.
No,
a
but I
fire.
am trained in smashing.
Okay, so if you're trained in smashing, then that takes 1 tier off of it, so you're at 12 difficulty.
My bad.
All right.
Coming for you, Jennifer Walters.
I don't know who that is.
She-Hulk.
With support.
12.
Wow. All right. So that would give you one. What are you using as attack? You're just using your claymore?
Mm-hmm.
8. Well,
Using the
6.
And what's your damage on that?
it is 6, but once I begin fighting,
This
this
is
is an additional 2 points. So
yeah, you're in combat, so it's
8.
All right, so Rogoth runs in, swinging his humongous claymore, and he actually smashes into the statue, and huge chunks of rock actually break off, and you just see like the magma still flowing underneath, and it like that one little area is like fire. So you've broken away some of the stone, but then there's just this fire.
Wait, okay, I'm ready.
Right. Like that spot is open to like bleed the fire out. And the magma seems to be coursing regularly there.
Magma.
Do not let her bleed on you.
I would like to. Do I have to roll to do this? I don't think I have to roll to do this, right? It's just a buff.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I think I just give up my action and give it to him. It costs 1 in, but I have that edge, so I
Yeah.
think it's just free.
You're just giving your action to him.
Yeah.
So you're
I'm
giving
like,
him a
patch him
plus.
on the head, and now you have +2 damage.
That works.
You feel really strong
Beefed up
and capable.
on that pre.
Well, yeah, whatever that means. You can smash too if you want to.
Stabby stick.
Oh.
Attack it.
Yeah. Let me go up to it and hit it with my hand.
All
That's
right.
a medium weapon, might I remind you.
And a difficulty of 15.
Okay.
You're like backhanding this statue
Yeah,
woman.
pimp slap. Yep, means pimp slap.
Yep, want to slap. All right, now
Oh, wait. I forget.
red is speed.
You took all my intelligence points. You forget.
Yeah.
All right, so that takes it down to a 12.
And then I'm also specialized in melee, so that's a 6.
That is a 6.
Now, if I fail this, it's gonna be real
You're
sad.
not
It is going to be sad.
Oh my.
Yeah,
It's sad.
Use one of these.
It's-
Okay,
I think it's worth it.
take it.
Because you got that extra damage.
6.
6!
There we go. Give me that.
All right, so Yip Yap comes running in right behind Rogoth, and he tries to stab this creature
Tries. I pimp slap her.
with this dragon bone spear. Oh, you just doing a slap?
No, he's just backhanding her
Oh,
really hard
wow.
with his hands.
Okay, so he just
What's your
he
hand
runs up
damage?
behind you.
4
It's
damage
medium is
plus
4.
6 damage total.
It counts as a heavy weapon then.
Because he's got the 2 additional damage. it's
So he
6
runs
damage.
up, jumping off your shoulder like he runs up your back like a launching board, and comes down and slaps her across the face, just like, Yip Yap! And like this huge chunk of the rock breaks free, flying across the room, and underneath you see the magma beginning to pulsate white hot and the fire emanating
And now,
from
like,
that.
half of her face is
Yeah,
lava.
like stone, and then the other half is like this lava
That's
fire. And that was how many damage?
That
6.
was 6.
60.
All right. So those two have gone. You went.
He dodged. Does that count?
That just counts as his dodge.
Are you gonna
That was
attack
her
her?
turn.
I would not
No,
attack.
I love her.
I would not attack her with fire. Maybe do this wreck thing.
I want to like
Because that's
communicate.
the +3 damage. The wreck. She's attacking us. We've all. Well, they've hurt her already.
Can I suck her fire from her?
No, that's not really a thing that you have, is it?
So yeah.
Fire sucking? Do you have a fire sucker
Are you
ability?
proficient?
If you don't have that mechanically written down, no.
But you can wreck her.
From the
Wait.
book.
You got a pencil, don't you?
Wreck this.
You snap your finger.
I snap her fire to me.
He wants to.
Fetch.
lit-
I
it's-
fetch her fire.
Yeah, that's not an inanimate object.
I feel like it is.
She's a fire elemental. It is her. You can't do it on living objects.
This wreck.
But she's stone.
You want to. The stone is a part of her
I'm gonna
right
take
now.
I'm gonna take her left hand.
Again, no.
Cannot take someone's
It's living,
hand. Listen,
living material.
this wreck will make your bone spurs do 7 damage.
I just don't want to penetrate her with my bone spurs.
Bless it all.
Okay, let me look. If you don't want to do that.
Perhaps I could assist you by distracting her.
Somehow that feels even worse.
I didn't say it was better.
You distract her, and I'll come up from behind with my bone spurs and insert them deep inside her. Why am I talking like this now?
Jeez.
We're wondering that too.
Sorry, you wanted to attack her?
No, you can do some.
Jin has multiple personality
You
disorder.
can do a fire
Welcome to
attack.
Savannah.
That probably won't hurt her that much if you really don't want to hurt her. But I mean, I would personally recommend wreck.
I'm gonna
because-
wreck her.
Yes, because that's a lot of damage.
All right, wreck her.
Wreck her, Ralph.
So I think he just rolls
roll.
normal, and then the wreck just.
The roll is
enabler.
normal. It adds +3 damage, and he gets specialized in
bone
breaking.
spur shink.
So he is specialized in breaking this, which means
I thought that was if it wasn't in it.
I'm like, you betray me.
no. I mean, I used wreck to smash things a lot. So
All right, here we go. And a 2. I've rolled a 2.
No, here, roll this again.
Why?
Because it's worth it. It's a lot of damage.
I just
Well,
wasted
Can
it.
I, like,
Hold on.
can I
It
distract
fell. It
her
fell.
while he does this?
He wants to give you a sin of advantage.
yeah, as a speaker, you're giving an assistance. You're giving him an asset. So
Yeah.
he's trained in wrecking. That
'Cause I
brings
wanna
it.
talk I want to try to reason with her.
Well, that's what I
What's
was
his
gonna
difficulty?
do.
So the trained in wrecking would take you down from a 15 to a 12. He's giving you an asset, bringing it from 12 to 9.
All right, that was very kind to him. So
It's a might attack.
Yeah, he's just trying to smash.
smash. I'm gonna wreck it.
Wreck it, Ralph.
So he rolled a 2, but do you
No, I
wanna-
didn't.
Do you want to re-roll?
Oh, you mean spin my thing?
Yeah.
I guess so. Am I rolling now?
Well, give me the thing and then you can roll.
Am I rolling?
All right.
What does that say? 4. That's twice as good as before.
He runs over to attack her and he's just like, I just can't.
It's
And he
like in a
falls to his
dream when you
knees.
try to punch somebody in a dream and your
Yeah.
hand just goes.
He just falls to his knees and goes, ah, must you hurt, beautiful woman.
It starts raining and he's like looking up like this.
Yeah, so he didn't really help you out there on your distraction. However, it is her turn now. Woohoo! I can move. Get out of my way.
Oh.
All right. So everybody roll speed defense.
You have a bonus on that. What's our?
15.
So yours is 12.
I am
You did it.
Oh, cool.
trained in it.
I rolled a 15.
All right, so that's
I
good.
have a speed asset. Well, I guess I don't need it.
No, 15 makes it. It's 15 difficulty.
It's now 9.
I did not get out of the way in time.
10. There we go. Wait, what is she doing? Is she harassing us
About to.
illegally?
That's not very legal.
We're the guard.
You said everybody, right?
Yes.
9.
Ooh. All
I had
right.
to put my good dice in dice tray. Still need to.
And you, Mr. Jim?
He rolled 13 and his benchmark was 12.
Okay. So you and Rogoth did not evade.
I got a 7. She's gonna hit me.
And you got a what?
I got a 10, and I was trained, and I gave you some.
It gets down to a 9. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. All right, so Rogoth and Amara Windwalker. So as she smashes the sword back down, like stabbing the sword into the ground. I don't know why smashing keeps coming up. She stabs the sword into the ground, and an explosive shockwave of heat energy just pulsates outward.
How much damage?
He, the small imp, and the other fire person actually managed to like absorb this heat energy that's radiating out, but it would be 4 damage with no armor buff.
What?
Fire damage goes past armor. Unless you have flame armor, like a Shroud of Flames. Alright. So that hurt. Rogoth, you would be back at the top of the turn.
I'm going to retaliate.
You want to use any special attack?
What's her benchmark so high?
15. It's not high. I mean, it's mid-range.
I could do bash.
And that would leave her with a disadvantage. Is that right?
Yeah.
I have the
If
orb.
you succeed, so the rest of them would get ease task.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
It's an 11.
He bashes the ground.
Rock
Rock flies up. I believe Jin is next. No, it was Yip Yap.
All
Are we
right.
going by our initiative still?
He was still on top of initiative.
I think
for roll.
What?
it's whoever
It was-
wants to go next.
it
You
was
want to go
14.
next?
It's like I think I'm next.
wanna
Yeah,
go
it's
next?
him, and then 14, 13.
However
I feel
y'all
like
want
we're
to
all
decide it
kind
at
of
this
standing
point.
around.
As long as she basically goes first.
Go for
But
it.
she's gone, he's gone.
You
Oh,
want
by
to smack
she I
her-
mean the statue.
I want to try. Yeah, I want to try to like reason with her.
After we're beating on her,
Right.
I
I
don't think that's going to go very well.
We've beaten
Well,
them up a bunch.
I'm very good at persuasion.
Well, she's saying she's fine.
Alright.
I would agree
Hold
that
on.
in,
Let me try. Can I try my trust room first, so she's like already can't fight us, and then he can try to bring her down further.
it would hold her attack the next turn, but yeah.
But it would make her not attack us. Like she would be listening. I feel like if I use the trust room.
I have
What is
disincentivized.
It's not called trust room. I forget what it's called.
Hang on. Okay, so for that, it would make her not be able to attack the next turn. So it doesn't matter if you go before or after him because it'll just be before her turn. So that's
Okay.
fine. Now, for you, it's true you are in the middle of a battle with her, so that would put it at a disadvantage, which would just make her difficulty benchmark an 18. So from there, what do you have?
Let's see. All right, so I have disincentivize. You hinder all actions attempted by any number of targets within short range who can understand you. You choose which targets are affected. Affected targets' actions are hindered for 1 round.
So that would bring
Okay,
her benchmark.
so that would
down.
bring her benchmark, not her benchmark, but
Yeah, she's hindered.
you rolling against her. Yes, it would bring her benchmark down. So if he had succeeded, would have done that, but he didn't. So this is what you would do at this moment.
So
if
that
you
would
want
make
to.
her difficulty a 12 by default.
For everyone else, like moving forward. Now, she's at 18 right now. Do you have anything to try and assist you in this attack? This disincentivize?
I am skilled in persuading.
So we can bring it down from 18 to a 12.
And have 3 edge and intellect.
Take it down to a 9. So you roll that 9, and she's disincentivized.
And I can give you.
I don't want to say that every time, though.
I can give you 3 of these. Right?
How many efforts do you have? You have 2 efforts. So you can give me
2 efforts.
2 of those, and you can take it down again.
All right. So.
So for the first time that you expend an effort, which your first one was free since you have the 3 edge, it does cost 3. But for each time after that initial one, it only costs 2.
Okay.
So second to more is only 2. So
So that takes her down to a 7, 6.
hang on a second. So you started at 18. You are skilled, so that brings her down to a 12. You used your 2 efforts to bring her down to 6.
Okay. I can roll
So you've
6.
taken her down 4 tiers, basically. 4 levels. Each level is 3 points.
So can I use a? I couldn't use a cipher on her now, could I?
The ciphers are free use, but at this point,
One of
can't-
those is level 2 and one of them is level 3. That's the only reason I'm asking.
she's levels above that. So.
Yeah. Okay. 20.
Nat 20. So, all that bringing her down, you got a nat 20, but that gives you a major effect. Or, yeah, since you're just using this disincentivize, so major effect, you can take her down a whole nother tier. So, for everybody else, instead of rolling the 12 that you were going to do, all they have to do is roll the 9. So she's down 2 tiers.
Sweet. For how long? Permanently? Or just for this next turn?
What was the wording on that? Does it have a limit? The next minute or anything like that?
1 round.
So for 1 round,
So
she's
for
at
the
a 9.
next turn. Okay.
So you're rolling against that 9 to use your trust rune on her.
I don't know if I want to do that now. I kind of just want to.
Wait, does that give her a boost?
Maybe we should be attacking her now that
That's
she's...
what I'm saying. Yeah. I want to hit her with my staff.
All right.
I didn't get to give my speech to her, though.
Oh. Oh, you want to speech?
yeah,
first?
disincentivize. Yeah, okay.
Do
Go
the
ahead.
do the sermon.
What's her name?
Oh, she's gonna be pissed about this sermon, y'all.
Athena?
Athena, and you're preaching at her about her ex-husband that she doesn't like.
It's like therapy.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna kind of walk out with my hands out so she can see I don't have anything. Hello, Athena. I just wanted to have an open and honest conversation with you. Aiden, I'm sure, deeply regrets his past actions and any pain he may have caused you. Life can lead us down unexpected paths, and I'm sure he acknowledges his mistakes. I ask, not just for Aiden, but for both of you, to consider forgiveness. It's a powerful step toward healing. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past, but it can offer closure and peace. Ultimately, the decision is yours to make, and I respect your feelings. I believe in second chances and hope you both find the paths to healing. Take care.
What's that old phrase? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned?
Mm-hmm.
Scorched. We'll say that.
I have her face is
Is she
missing.
calm? Did we fix her?
The fire seems to be flickering a little bit. So not the parts where it's stone, but the fire itself seems to flicker a little bit, like it's not as forceful.
Okay, well, I'm going to slap her again.
All right, so I believe you wanted to smack
Yeah,
her.
I want to
you
hit her
wanna
with my
slap her.
staff, and I want to do the war thingamajig to do 2 additional damage for me.
Well, it's an action. So if you want to get the action on yourself of the blessing of the gods, you take that action to put that blessing on yourself, and you hold your
Never
turn.
mind. I just want to whack her.
All right, whack her.
Rolling that 20. It's awesome.
I highly suggest it.
I highly
I recommend it. That trash right there is great.
That is not.
That is a 7. That is
I
not.
don't whack her.
Whack.
Yeah, you didn't take it down at all, did you?
No,
Can you
9.
re-roll?
All right, my turn.
I'm not going to waste my only XP point.
Go ahead.
All right.
I would do it.
It's now a 3 for me. It's a 3. Just so you know. All right.
Wait,
we all cool?
I'm listening to you.
He got the.
Okay.
That is a 19.
Ooh, give me that.
All right, so with a 19,
Are you slapping her again?
Heck yeah.
that
Not
is
stabbing her
either.
with your stick?
No.
Listen, that is either 3 additional points of damage or a minor effect.
Like
What would a minor effect be?
I don't know, like disarming her.
Take her sword.
Yeah, let me get her sword. Let me take it. Keep it.
Or knock it out of her hand at least.
Can I take it?
So how much damage do you do?
Do I still have that rune she gave me? Or was that for one turn?
I don't
Well,
know, actually. I'm not sure. I think it was just the next attack.
Okay. Well, then I do 4 damage.
Page 114.
War. 2 additional points of damage with its next successful
Yeah.
weapon attack.
Next attack.
Okay. So I'll only do 4 damage. Disarm her.
All right, 4 damage, and you're trying to steal the sword.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll deal with your attunement issues next.
What's that?
We'll see what happens to you next.
Oh, I thought you said
But right now, you're trying attunement.
He did say attunement.
Oh, attunement issues?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
All right, so Ronnie tried to smash ground. He brought her down. You missed. You smacked her again. This time, actually, you broke the hand that was holding the sword. It breaks off, and then what's remaining there is like this flame hand. Like, so the stone itself has crumbled away, and you're running with this sword or trying to drag it along, going like real stealthy, stealing. This is more like a smash and grab. You performed a smash and grab. All right, Jin. Your difficulty right now is a 9. If you want to continue to try and bone spur her, you just have to find the will to attack.
All right. I meditate, and then I roll.
3.
I do not wish
Don't
to.
meditate.
He continues to wail in the center of the room. I do not want to hurt you, beautiful woman.
I'm praying to Aiden for like guidance.
That was a good use of all of the easement.
Yeah.
He got it in there. All
Yeah.
right. So she doesn't have a sword right now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Does that knock me down again?
No.
Wait, she has a
So
sword.
she's back up
Not anymore. He took it.
because her easement is gone. Now, nobody ever actually cast a don't attack move on her, so she's going to go ahead and do that. Everybody can roll defense.
I was
Here's your
busy
dice.
Trying to whack her. 11.
10.
14.
6. Is she still at a 9?
No.
No, she's back up to 15.
15, so she's
Roll
at
this.
9 now.
Ooh-wee.
15. Give me that.
16.
Wow.
She likes that he's not attacking her.
I'm rolling good tonight.
All right,
Was it
so
4 again?
4 damage, past armor for everybody that failed their roll.
4 damage past.
Yeah, it goes past armor because it's hot. It's fire damage, unless you have Shroud of Flames on.
I
Or-
have Death Devourer armor. I don't know if that
The Dark Devourer armor, yeah.
would help.
But it's pretty nifty armor for most other things. This green stack's getting real big. I see. There we go. So again, she's just like raging mad. Somebody stole her sword from her. So she lifts up the hand that's got like that stone skull in it, and she smashes it to the ground, and like this explosion of fire just goes outwards, hitting everybody that failed their roll with scorching, burning damage. All right, now
He's just like, oh, that tickled.
he's like, "Thank you for feeding your fire into me."
Right.
What?
Oh, there was a bonfire, and you were involved.
Oh, am I like? Do I want the fire to come into me?
It already did.
It did, and you
Oh.
liked it. It was fine.
Oh,
Rogoth, you get the top of the turn, sir.
Right,
You
well,
can
I'm
try
gonna.
to disincentivize her again.
It's up to y'all how y'all go in turn order. If you're talking with each
Can
other
I
about
try
plans.
If that would
stealing
help.
her sword while they talk it out?
Do you want to try to tune into the sword?
What does that mean?
It means be at one with the sword, so that
No, I just want to yank it away from her and use it.
you already yanked it.
You're trying to drag it.
well then.
It's easier to drag than the anvil was.
You want to know if you can use it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You have to attune to it. That's what I'm
That
saying.
means connect with it.
You got to
Connect with
speak
it.
to its
What is it,
spirit.
a woman? Just
Yes.
use it. Just swing
Yes.
it around.
Sure, we'll see.
Okay. All right. What do I need to do?
It's a 15 intellect roll.
This is going to be difficult, but I got 2 XP. Wait, can I keep it if I get it? If I keep it?
We'll see if you attune to it.
Okay.
Can I disincentivize her?
You can. If you want to go that before.
Before he
And
attunes.
then
Oh yeah.
everyone will have an opportunity to attack?
But I am berserking though, so I don't know if that would.
But the sword is
I
separate
did not.
from her. The sword's separate from her.
Yeah, if he's in battle, then he's already in a fury. But you can go after him.
Do you
Yeah.
think, Robot?
18.
Hey.
Hey. All right, what's the full damage count?
That's one of the things I think, isn't
That's
it?
2 additional point damage.
2 additional points, so that's 10.
10 total. All right, so as Rogoth runs over with his massive claymore, Like he goes. I'm sure just to like try and split her, like split it down the middle kind of thing. Like cut it in half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to think of ways to not say it horribly, to where everybody can take it as a joke. But
Cleave?
cleave in two.
What were you gonna say?
Don't worry. So he smashes the claymore down, cleaving in two, and the one side just completely shatters away. The side that had all of the damage to it, the shoulder that was missing, the half of the face that was missing, the hand that's gone now. Just all of that rock crumbles away, and you see what looks like a feminine shape in white hot, and then everything around it is just like the ember flames that are growing off of that, and then the other side is still this dark, encased black stone.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do everything I did last time to
All right, that brought
desensitize. It brought it down to a 6.
yeah. All right, that's
7.
wow. All right, so that makes her a 9.
That was
that
what
right?
she was last time.
Yeah, 9.
Well, no, because I rolled a 20 last time.
That's what it was. So she's actually
so
down
she's
to
a
a
12.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his bonus.
So what do I do now?
You roll a
You roll
15
2
intelligence
yeah.
against the sword.
But
Or
we
you
can
can
give you
attack.
3, and it'll go down to 12.
Oh my goodness. Alright, back away. A
That's a 2.
Take this. I'm gonna use it.
He
Give me
wants
that.
this sword.
Give me that. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
take this.
No! Oh my
Yes.
He can do it. It's up to him.
Oh my. No, I'm broke. I'm broke. Can I have my XP back, please?
He just
You just
rolled
rolled
2 ones in a row.
Oh,
That's like-
man.
All right.
Bad
so
luck.
as he's
Hey,
running
you go
across,
back in.
I think this sword is against you.
so he's
No,
running
love
across the room with this black, like onyx blade. He's dragging it behind him, and it bursts into flames, causing 4 damage to whoever's holding it.
Oh my gosh. Take it.
Poor you, yep.
Basically, all y'all see is him going.
Can I try picking up it again next turn though?
Yeah, I don't care.
Someone
Okay,
else could
that's what we
who
doing.
can use heavy weapons.
Is it a heavy weapon?
It's your go.
Yeah, it's a huge sword. I think it's a heavy
But I
weapon.
got it.
It's an attunement issue, but go.
But it is a big sword, right?
It is huge.
It's a heavy weapon,
I'm a
right?
strong man. Brave, strong man.
How big is the sword?
You see my
The size of his.
Is yours a heavy weapon?
Yes.
It's a heavy weapon.
Yeah, but he is strong for a little thing.
Pick up the sword, Rogan.
No, don't
What
give
am I
me
doing? I'm
ideas.
sorry.
You're rolling against the statue, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna try to trust her.
12
I'm
difficulty.
tired of her hitting me.
Hey, can I get 4 of those might?
You have recovery.
Well, no, last time I was supposed to get 4 earlier, but I didn't.
I'll trust you. I'll take your word for it.
This is the cost of the spell,
All right.
and then
What is-
I really don't want to use anymore. So
She's at a 12 difficulty.
yeah, I'm just gonna be hit or miss here. 7.
You try to do a blessing against her, and she seems to be a goddess of rage. All right,
Should've
Jen.
used my lust potion.
Jin.
It is up to you.
Oh,
It is
okay.
all or nothing. She is half encased in this dark stone, half fire.
Can I give him a cipher, or does that count as an action?
Yeah, you can, no, you can't. You used your turn. But Jin can go if he wants to try to attack her. Her difficulty is 12.
Wait, I thought we were friends.
Um,
You can hold your action if you want to.
Can I hold her hand? Come on, baby. Stop all this fighting.
maybe smack some sense into her.
Yeah, smack her. That
Maybe
works
she
for me.
likes a firm hand.
Oh.
She does. That's why she's attacking
You have your
us.
bone spurs.
I'll make you forget it never existed.
Yeah.
What's my name?
Call my name.
You'll be
I
saying
think your Shroud of
Agent,
Flames
not
has a
AD.
touch attack.
But she's not wounded by my fire.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
Oh, then I will give her all my fire.
Then I would. So you have 3 different types of fire. You have this one that's 1 point of damage,
Yeah, that she won't be impressed by that little 1 point.
or you have Hurl Flame, which can you look it up? It's 149. I don't know how much damage.
It's 4. It's 4 damage. It's 4D.
And 4D, and then Shroud of Flames, which I don't think is 4. So
No, it's 2.
yeah, Hurl Flame would be your best bet. And it looks like it costs 2 intellect.
And that's
You
the
have-
same
he
damage
has
as
a
your
2.
spurs.
He has a
Well,
2
my
edge.
spurs could do more because I could do wreck.
Yeah, but you don't really.
Wreck would probably be the most impressive, but you can throw frames at her if you want to.
All right, I'm gonna impress her with my spurs, my flaming spurs.
You are on fire. You are shrouded. in
Could I
fire.
add 2? Because they're fire spurs.
Technically, you are touching her at that point. Yeah.
So it would be 4 or 5. Well, then that means his last wreck should have been.
It's okay.
It should have
9.
been. We should have
9,
thought of
yeah.
that, and that should be
Yeah.
mentioned to me. Yeah.
All right. Here, what I got hit. Am I spending a
She
thing?
is 12 difficulty.
You don't need to spend.
You don't need to
anything.
spend for wrecking.
And yours is actually
But I wanna lower
a
it.
9
Yeah.
because
Nice.
you are trained in melee.
All right. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna roll here.
6.
That's not good enough. Wait. There.
So you run over to impress her again. You just say, "Oh shucks, I can't do it.
You
I
really
can't
cannot
hurt her."
attack this woman. You're just.
Oh man, but you're hitting it with like this easement, man. It's gonna work one of these times. But unfortunately, her binding spell did not work on her, and that half of the body that's still in flames, burning bright.
Oh, we have to roll, don't we?
Yeah, everybody rolls defense. You can just hand me stuff, but
Probably will. You stopped my roll,
No.
man.
You're welcome.
12.
14. What is it again?
hang on.
I don't get attacked. That's cool.
Not.
Do I get a defense? I'm trained in defense. Speed
What'd you get?
defense. With my defense that I have trained in.
Yeah.
Well, how much does train give me?
Look how poor I am.
Well, if you're trained, then it drops it down a tier. So she's a 15, that brings it to a 12. So did
Oh,
you
yeah, you
get
have
12?
speed defense.
No,
That's not used
I
to
got
that.
10.
Oh, okay.
All right. So did everybody fail?
Mm-hmm.
No, I passed. I
You
got
passed.
14.
All right. So as this one side of the body actually emits this blinding hot light, you are the only one that can see through that. Everybody else is going to suffer a disadvantage for blinding light. All right. So basically, everybody's eyes are completely burnt
Wait,
out for the moment.
It was speed defense or mental defense?
It was a speed defense.
Okay. I just closed
They didn't close their eyes quick enough, but you did.
I know. What? I did
Speedy
that.
eyes. All right, so no damage on anybody, but everybody is at a disadvantage for their next roll for this turn.
Except for me.
So we roll and then we take the worst of it.
No, not like that. So you would just basically have an increased difficulty from
So
her.
it would just be-
Imagine she's at
Yeah.
an 8.
Benchmark
Okay,
is plus
gotcha.
3.
We're
She's
here.
at an 18 now
Okay.
because you're blind.
Okay.
You don't know where you're swinging.
Okay. Is it him?
Yeah, it's Rogoth's turn.
And he's in Berserker.
Just go ahead and be ready to roll.
Oh, 15. It's taunting me.
All he hears
So
is
your
this.
Berserker
as
doesn't
his
give you
sword
like a
crashes
bonus
into the wall.
To rolling or anything?
No, it
Gives
just
me a
gives him
damage.
increased damage,
Oh,
and
bummer.
it gives him the ability to attack his teammates if he wants to, or doesn't want to. What
What's
are you
your
giving me?
Might. I'm about to smack her.
Are you going to smack her? So you're going to drop the sword and run over and smack her?
Yes.
Might's green.
Yeah, he had given me red earlier.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh,
I just never
okay.
picked him up.
Yes.
Do you
And
want me
then
to try to bring that down again before?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
It's my turn anyway, so that's what
I'm a little impulsive.
So,
You are. That's true. You're good at this.
her
roleplay.
increased difficulty because of battle was 18 for you, so 19, 20, 21. So you can bring it down. Now, the last time I believe you were able to bring it down to a 6, so you can bring it down to a 9 if you spend the
2. All right, we can roll a 9. We can do this. 16.
All right. Yes, so she is eased from 18 to a 15 for everybody else. She is eased to a 15.
Ease to a 15, so that's a -9. She's at a. Wait a second.
9. Why 9?
Well, because I gave you that, that's
-6.
-3.
Oh yeah.
That's,
Right.
that's 9, so she's at a 6 for me.
'Kay.
To smack her.
Do it.
Smack it.
On the face.
On the face. The other side of the face that has the stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go. 8. How much damage do you do?
4.
Be sure.
Do you have to
I'm
roll?
positive. I thought about it for a sec.
Okay.
He's right.
All right, so as he smacks the other side of her face, nobody except for Amara would see this, but you see the other half of the face that was stoned, covered in stone, crumble away. So
So
now,
he's not blind.
no, he is.
Oh,
He was
he's
just-
doing it all blind.
I have my
blind.
stick like a blind man.
Tip tap, tip tap, yip yap.
Just like that.
Yes. So, you would see that. She's almost completely this flaming elemental now.
Dude, that was pretty cool.
All right.
That's true.
And he took his turn to reduce the difficulty down to a 15.
Why is it 15?
Because she
You-
doesn't have the effect.
She doesn't have the effect. So it actually
It's a 12.
would be a 12 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to reduce it more. If you want to just try and smack her or whatever else. I don't care.
My treasure rune is cost 3 and I only have 4 of those left.
He has dropped it down as many times as he can for y'all to do anything.
I know, I'm just saying. Okay. I can try to hit her with my staff again. I just don't have any, like, bonuses to do that.
Okay.
But I'll try it.
It is 12. It's whatever you want to do. You can spend might to lower it down. Because hitting it with your staff is a might attack. So you can use any...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or your face sprint. Whichever.
It only does 2 damage.
Okay. Or hit her with your stick. Or you can cast one of your ciphers on her. If that's how you want to roll.
Or you could just walk away.
I'm not going to turn this almost dead flame elemental lusty.
You could.
Oh, yeah.
That just could help Jen.
Alright, let me do phase sprint, which initially costs 1 speed, but I don't think I pay you that if I want to use disrupting touch. I think I pay you a might.
Okay. And you have an edge in might. So you don't have to spend it if it's 1 speed.
If I spend an effort to decrease it, though,
Uh-huh.
then it becomes what, a 9?
9.
And I give you
3. Because you're using your first edge to actually buy the attack.
So I can't decide if I want to use it to decrease it or use it to add +2 damage.
Probably just add damage to it. If that's what you're looking
But
looking
it's
at
12,
damage.
right?
Yeah, it's a 12 difficulty.
I haven't been rolling very well.
So you have to
Well, it's a 13.
So you add plus 2 damage to 2 damage already. So that's 4 damage total. So basically, you would see her. You wouldn't.
I'm moving too fast.
You move really, really fast. Everybody's blind, but you
Nobody
sprint.
ever sees me being awesome.
You sprint across the room, moving like the wind, and you lay hands on the remaining stone that her body has. And you apply Disrupting Touch, which explodes all of that stone into all directions. Just completely dismantling it until she is nothing more than a white-hot
Mess.
form inside burning, raging fire. As she steps free, everybody begins to like blink. Your eyes are kind of becoming less sun-drunk. And she moves over to lay her hand on top of the skull,
Yes.
Burning Man. And she says, "Be calm. You serve me. You are the advocate of Athna.
I'm the advocate of so many.
Only me.
All of you.
Loyalty. For the rest of you, you have freed me.
You're welcome.
For this, I provide you an asset." She speaks mechanics, yes. I provide you
I'll
an
take
asset.
your asset.
It gives you 1 free asset in mental defense against the darkness that has shrouded this cavern. It encased me in this statue, and you have all worked together to break me free. I am sure it was your intent to free me the entire time.
It was.
So 1 free.
I have to roll to break out
mental
of.
defense.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yes.
1 free mental.
1 free asset to mental defense. You take the asset.
Right. 1
Can
asset to
I
mental
try to
defense.
tune the
Mental
sword again?
defense up here. 1 free asset.
So as everybody is
Yes.
accepting these things from her, the free asset towards mental defense, make sure you have it written down. You want to try and run over and grab the sword again.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. Shoot. Let me use my free recovery here roll. Wait, actually, no, that's a lot of steps.
You can. I think that this doesn't count as an action, right? If it's a free recovery roll.
Okay.
It's just a free recovery roll. I think.
Yeah. Boom. 5.
What do you want?
And it's +1, so it's 6.
Give me 3 int and 2 mine.
It's
It's
6.
6.
No, 3 of each.
You get
Oh,
an extra.
yes.
Because it's plus your tier.
Oh. Yes.
So what?
Say 3 of each.
Just like that.
I think you might need to go with all int.
What? I'm smart enough.
He only has 1 effort, so. All right. And now what? I think you did that just so you can make this roll, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So
I
it's
sure
15 difficulty.
There you go. Take that. Now it's a 12.
It is a 12
To do
difficulty.
what are you trying to do?
See how
trying
good I
to
am at
attune
Oh,
math?
the sword.
attune. Okay, so now it's a 12.
I'm so good.
You got this, man.
Ooh.
15!
15. Give me that. It loves me. Finally.
All right. So it is a heavy weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
Write it
write
down.
down the onyx blade.
Huh? The onyx blade. That sounds cool.
O-N-Y-X? I'm not good at spelling.
O-N-Y-X, yes.
Ooh. What do I spell it like? Just like that.
Like I said, the first
So,
one.
onyx blade, heavy weapon.
So that's 6 damage, Ronnie? For
Mm-hmm.
heavy?
Mm-hmm.
It is 6. Now, if you attune to it at the beginning of a battle,
Wait, I have to roll every single one?
at the beginning of a battle.
Mm-hmm.
So if a battle starts and you attune to it properly, it can ignite. That can inflict 2 fire damage off of an initial attack.
Oh,
the
so
first
only
attack, so he attunes to it, the first attack after that is +2. Is what you're saying. And then after that, it's just regular 6.
Right.
one? Okay.
It'll give you like a burning damage that first round.
That's a
And
pretty
only
good
that
sword,
first.
dude.
So it's only the first attunement. Attunement once per battle.
And it basically would do So the way that burning works, whenever somebody gets burning for 10 rounds, they get 1 point of damage.
But he doesn't have to attune if he doesn't want the flame damage. He can just use it as a sword, right?
He can just swing it like a blunt object
So you
if
don't
he
have
wants
to
to.
attune in order to use it.
But if you do attunement, you cause the fire. You ignite it.
All right.
All right. Now, everybody's got their asset written down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you have successfully passed 2 chambers of the Drulakar cave.
Is there more after this?
There is one more step at the least.
Okay.
And if everybody wants to find out what's going to happen, tune in next time.
Can I throw down a bedroll and like make a little campsite in this cave for maybe a rest? I have some provisions.
In the
What'd
middle
you
of
say?
no,
What'd you
in the
say?
middle of a dungeon, you do not rest. There is
Well,
no
why can't, I've totally
there's
done
no
that
short
before.
rest. There's no long rest.
What?
Not in the middle of a dungeon. Sorry.
I could lay
You
my
can do
hands
recovery
on
rolls, but you cannot do rests when you're in the middle of a evil dungeon. Sorry.
Okay, I'm
Nothing's
gonna.
attacking us right this minute.
All right, but if you want to find out what happens to this cast and crew, if you want to find out if Yip Yap burns a fool, then you got to tune in next time. This has been Saturday Night Gaming. Thanking you for tuning in. Don't forget to click
Thank
like,
you.
share, and subscribe. And remember to say thanks, Grandma, for telling me all about this show.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.